Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D about to react to this video by Juju Almighty. It's titled, ImDontai Crashes Out Over Racism in His Chat. Oh, Lord. What is going on? Why are they being racist to Dante? Let's see exactly what's going on. I see he changed his name to Juju Almighty because at first it was just Jew Almighty. I think people were like, this is a little sus. But okay, anyway, let's see what happened with his chat. Let's watch.
Streamer ImDontai really took a moment to really address the ridiculousness of racism.
Racist? You would think they would like not want to be around anything black or associate with anything black. But they're actually just big fans.
Which I've talked about a lot on both of my channels. It's a real obsession that racists have with the black community, the same people that they're supposed to hate. While we know they hate us and they let us know that, we live rent-free in their head all day, every day.
Because in order to be racist, you need to wake up every day and just continuously think about why you don't like a person or a group of people based on the color of their skin.
Even to the point that somebody like ImDontai, who's a really uncontroversial streamer, could be streaming and a racist would be in his chat being racist. And it's really like, what's the point? If you don't like black people so much, then you would think the logical thing to do would be to avoid black people.
And so dicked out over black
people are like this with Americans as well. And it just exposes that they are undercover fans. They will keep up with everything American related, know everything about our politics, our pop culture, our slang, our music, but they got the most negative shit to say. Fans.
People that you're even like you're in my stream.
I have people who watch me who talk shit about Americans, but they'll watch me religiously, an American. But you don't fuck with Americans. You think they're stupid. You think they're horrible. You hate how they conduct themselves. Blah blah blah. But you can't help yourself. You can't stop yourself from being over here watching because you secretly love us. It's a fucking sickness. Figure it out.
There are other white streamers live right now that you could be watching. But you are here on my dick.
But I'm Jew. Welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
I think one of the big things is that like racists, you would think they would like not want to be around anything black or associate with anything black. But they're actually just big fans.
Yeah, I was about to say it's the complete opposite. They hate us but cannot live without us. Go everywhere we are. Even if it's online, we could be tweeting about something just for the black community, and they will come in our tweets just to leave racist comments or have something to say. It is the weirdest, most obsessive thing in the world.
Like, they are literally the biggest fans and obsessed. The most obsessed I've ever seen with black people.
Facts.
White people are obsessed with black people, which is why racists exist. Because in order to be racist, you need to wake up every day and just continuously think about why you don't like a person or a group of people based on the color of their skin. Black people do not think about white people at all. And I know that's probably hard for you guys to comprehend because you think.
Once again, a very interesting parallel. I said this about Americans, how we don't ever talk about people from other countries. We don't give a fuck what y'all got going on. And it's so interesting because this comment says, you're acting like this isn't the same way black people talking about white people in your group chats. This is the problem with liberals. Always double standard, crying babies, TBH. What fucking group chats are you talking about? We don't talk about white people. That's just in the group chat talking about random white people. What the fuck are you talking about? That's just not a thing. That's not a thing at all. Even some black people who may have some racist views, you might hear them say some shit here and there was like, oh, that's a little racist. They still, even them, because I have some like older, people in my family even, like especially like my older great grandfathers and shit that I would be around when I was younger, and they would make some slick comments about not just white people but all races. They were kind of racist. But even they wouldn't obsessively talk about them or keep up with what's going on with them. They will make a racist comment here and there, but it wouldn't be this obsessive conversation about them. Like, that's just not a thing. I've never in my fucking life had a conversation about white people in a group chat. Or even in regular conversation. I can't even think of a time where, me and my friends were just talking about something that white people do or say or anything. It's been about specific people, obviously. maybe we're talking about a white man like Donald Trump or something because he's a white man. But even the conversation wouldn't be about how he's white. It would be about how he's terrible and he's this and that. But yeah, that's just not a thing. And people love to be like, oh, black people be so racist. Not this generation. Maybe, yeah, the older black people. Maybe, like I said, when I was a kid, I definitely heard some things. But no, I don't come across other racist black people. Online, anybody can claim they're black and be racist. You know, you can't go based on that whatsoever. And of course, online, you will have people who from, you know, the worst of the worst of every group. So you may see it here and there online. But as far as the overall demographic, I'm telling you, I've been a black person my entire life. And this is just not a common thing at all to just be sitting talking about other races. But the fuck? Why? What? That's not interesting. I don't give a fuck what y'all got going on or what y'all doing. Like, what?
Based on the color of their skin. Black people do not think about white people at all.
At all.
Like, and I know that's probably hard for you guys to comprehend because you think about us so much. Our lives do not revolve around what white people are doing, what white people are saying. We do not talk about you guys when you're not in the room. We don't talk about you even when you are in the room unless you do something.
I mean, so much to the point where
he ate that.
White people will literally change their whole profile to be George Floyd and just go around spitting facts about George Floyd like they were his fucking fan.
That's all true. I don't know what it is about poor George Floyd.
Yeah,
this
they are
man
obsessed with
died
him.
an untimely death at the hands of the police, and they treat that man like he is black people's Jesus Christ. They say something negative about George Floyd, like this in attack to
R.I.P. to that man, but I don't give a fuck. For you to try to insult me by bringing up George Floyd, I don't give a fuck about that man. Again, R.I.P. Anybody who loses their life, it's unfortunate. Anybody. But why do you think that we hold him on this pedestal and we hold him so dear to our heart? Like, that's not a thing. They love talking about him.
Black community. When in fact you're just talking about one single black man that was killed on camera that the whole world saw during the pandemic. But I've seen so many profile pics, so many AI videos.
This is really sad, but when I was thinking of George Floyd, I was thinking of that other man. This is the I Can't Breathe man, I believe, right? But wasn't there like a heavy set man who died as well? R.I.P. again. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I swear I'm not. But yeah, I wasn't thinking of him when I was thinking of George Floyd. Because there have been a few that, you know, a few black men who died at the hands of police officers, and they have been, you know, on the news and whatnot. So I was getting him confused with somebody else. There's another one that, like I said, is a dark skin, like heavier set man. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
And comments and memes about George Floyd.
George
That's
Floyd
really
is looking
weird
up at us all laughing so hard that he can't breathe.
It is the weirdest thing in the world.
Like, they were his fucking fan, and then, like, just... I'm talking about, like, literally just going into black spaces, like fucking Chud the Builder, for example. Hates black people, but all he does is just go and talk to black people, try to get black people to get a reaction and things like that. And then what comes from that is people, the other racists, come out to support him, and just, it's fine because everyone on the internet is fucking racist. So that's why people like that get popular.
Chud the Builder's whole entire life and livelihood revolved around engaging with black people. Going in black neighborhoods, going in black communities, going to gas stations where black people are. Anywhere black people were, he would travel to just to...
Who is this man with this afro? And why is he here just frozen and not saying anything? Oh, is this... Okay. This is who Dante is reacting to. Alright, got it. That's what it appears.
Get an interaction, insult us, and try to get a response. All for content.
Every time you see dirty, you see dirty trash. You know what I'm saying?
If anybody was on black people's dicks, it was Chud the Builder.
Look at him jumping out. Look at him jumping out. That's the news.
And yeah, this shit is sad, but I mean, there's really nothing you can do about it. It's really nothing.
I do think it's super understated how racist the internet is these days. I think we just take it for what it is, but it's actually insane. Just the overt racism that we see now. Again, a black person cannot tweet anything about anything without a racist hopping in their comments. The way the N-word is spammed on Twitter, and of course we know who owns Twitter. It's Elon, who's a mega white supremacist racist. But still, there's like no filter or no mask at all anymore. People just let you know how racist they are off rip.
Following. Going to Africa.
Look, this is a perfect
It's not nearly as common in person though. Like, well, I can only speak on my experience, obviously living in California, but yeah, I think the racist cowards love to get their shit off online because they're not able to do it in real life like that. We will see one-off incidents, obviously, on social media of some people being very bold and racist, but I'm speaking about the overall general population. When you compare that to our all overall numbers, it's just not a thing that white people are just, or whoever, non-black people are just being overtly racist towards black people in public. It's not a thing. And I recently mentioned this in a vid because whatever video I was watching, they were like, it was my TikToks for Shanell, and the guy, it was a black dude saying like, oh yeah, I've never had anybody call me the N-word, like any non-black person call me that. And I was in that video and say, oh yeah, me either. Like I've never had anybody call me the N-word in my entire life. And I've been to schools that have been like majority white at times in my life and never have anybody ever called me the N-word or said anything like blatantly racist to me. They've said some little slick shit to where I'm like, that's a little sus. You know, a little passive aggressive to where I'm like, what you mean by that, you know? But never anything too bold and crazy. So yeah, I think it's interesting that people love to get this shit off online because it's like they're safe.
Of this shit I'm talking about, bro.
I've been yapping a lot.
Like, you fucking racists are so retarded.
Replying to, is it that hard to not be racist? So reply, I mean, black people kill their own kind because they are in a gang.
And didn't even use the right there. Because they're in a gang. All right, this person is 10 years old. I wouldn't even bother.
It'd be the most played out 1992 comments, and they just be making me laugh. These people have never met or really interacted with a black person before, and you can tell they're talking about black people being in gangs. How many black people do you think are actually in gangs these days? Like, please tell me.
Because they're in a gang. It sounds like a child.
Three Bloods and Crips. I mean, sure, there are gangs out there, but there are gangs for all races. There are Asian gangs, Latino gangs, white gangs.
This is a child.
They said, I mean, black people kill their own kind because they are in a gang. What the fuck?
And so dicked out over black people that you're even, like, you're in my stream. There are other white streamers live right now that you could be watching. But you are here on my dick. Like, I never understood that. I never understood how people who swear they hate things always be around the things that they hate.
Right.
Or that hate. Like, people always be in people's, like, community or some shit like that. You are a fucking fan, bro. You're a fucking fan. And retarded. And I hope you die. I really do.
Oh my God.
Pro First Amendment equal, I'm gonna just be racist. Like, I don't understand that.
That's all they got. That's the only button they think they can push is, I support free speech, so I'm going to say the craziest, most racist thing I can to prove is free speech. And if anybody doesn't like what I say, then they're anti-free speech. And that's the type of shit that got Chud the Builder where he is right
While
now.
not knowing what
They
free
want to
speech
threaten your
means.
life, you take theirs. You put them on the ground, then you go live on Kick. You say, look at this dumb laying dead on the ground.
Holy shit, bro.
That's how you go.
Tyson
That's how you go viral. You'll get double the followers you got. I guess.
Go viral. Like, I don't think that's spreading a great message.
Yeah, I don't want to have to kill them, but if they threaten your life, dude, you do it. You gotta stand up for your own. What do you back down? You say, oh no.
They're just kind of promoting division in the world, though, right? Like, two wrongs don't make it right, you know?
No, because it teaches them. No, it goes back to not lying to them. It teaches them the truth. That they have no power over you as a man simply because your skin's lighter than theirs.
Chud the Builder was very confident that would be the case. He would just shoot a black person, walk free, go viral, and get rich from it. You can see that from his tweets. Series finale is dead chimp on the pavement and you monkeys riding when I walk free. Stay thinking free speech equals racism.
Like, you are free to talk about whatever you want in the world. Why specifically are you on black people's dick?
At the end of the day, I think we as a community have just realized that it's obsession. It's nothing but that. And then it becomes some weird desperation because just like Chud the Builder, they want to be seen. They want to get interactions from us.
But it's because you guys are infatuated with the idea of, one, us being free citizens to think, vote, have jobs, and make money. 2, we're not subjugated by you literally like we used to be. 3, it's like a weird obsession where you want to be liked by us and you want us to think that you're cool.
They want to get responses, and if they don't get it, it makes them crash out even more. It's really as simple as Dante put it. It's obsession. If you don't like something or somebody, then you should avoid it, not think about it nonstop and drive yourself crazy trying to be around it just to have something to say about it. At the end of the day, not liking somebody just for the color of their skin is the most ridiculous thing ever. And
I also think that racists really don't like that black people are the blueprint. It's like in their head, they think, oh, you're supposed to be inferior to us, but how are you this influential? We should be more influential than y'all, but how are y'all, influencing the entire world? Because I kid you not, I've been to over 50 countries, and every single country I've ever been to, there are remnants of black culture somewhere. Whether it's the way that we speak, our clothes, our hairstyles. I've even documented this on my vlog channel. Go check it out, Shanell TV, where I will point things out like, oh shit, all the way over here, they doing this and they doing that, they saying this. It's all influenced by black American culture. Racist people don't like that because they like, wait, what? They thinking of us as like, oh, the bottom of the totem pole, but it's like, but why does everyone want to be like y'all and talk like y'all, dress like y'all, use y'all slang, and like pop culture is black culture. So they don't like that we are this influential. So I think that, plays a role as well. They feel like, oh, they can't escape us. Because like Dante is saying, like, why do you watch me? It's like they're entertained by you because they actually do like you. But, part of their brain is like, well, but I still don't like black people. But, oh, I love Dante. He's so funny and he's so cool. So I think it's just this weird, love-hate relationship that these racist people have with black people. Obviously, I'm not talking about every single person. I'm talking about the racist people who are obsessed with black people and continue to keep up with them as they're claiming to hate them and call them the hard R and all of that. So, yeah, it's a really weird mental illness, but sure. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think, though, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.